All right, the people of Israel fighting for their very existence in the war against Hamas. And America's top brass won't let the Biden administration forget it. More than 100 retired generals have signed an open letter calling for the President Biden, and Congress to, quote, work together in a bipartisan manner to continue giving Israel the support it needs militarily, diplomatically, logistically, and with intelligence for as long as it needs to defend itself and eliminate those threats. Our next guest was proud to sign that letter himself. Retired General David Perkins served as the commander of the Army Training and Doctrine Command. And he joins us now. General, thank you for joining us. Explain to me what this letter hopes to accomplish.
Well, I'll tell you, I know just about everybody has signed that letter. That's the first time I've ever signed a letter like this. Myself, like everyone on there, they're very apolitical, very nonpartisan, but they're all great patriots, and they understand national security as well as anybody else. They've dedicated 30 or 40 years of their life. And we understand, well, most of us have served together in combat, have had to fight terrorists. And we understand that if you give terrorists sanctuary, if you give them a place to plan and prepare, and if you allow them to be armed, as the Iranians arm Hamas, it's just a matter of time till they export that terrorism. And we saw that on 9/11 with al-Qaeda and the attack on the United States. So we know very much that you cannot let terrorists have a sanctuary. And what we saw Hamas do is a result of them having a sanctuary. So those of us that signed the letter are very concerned, obviously, about Israel, but we also understand for the greater global community, you cannot give terrorists a free rein, otherwise they will metastasize all around the world.
General, looking at this letter, what is the reason for sending this letter if the Biden administration says they're already doing these things? Was there a catalyst for this, or was this just to reiterate from a community of former leaders?
I think it's to reinforce what's going on now. The administration is being very supportive. 2 carrier groups are there. A lot of other activity is going on intelligence-wise. They're getting support in Congress. But we know those who have served in what you would consider maybe drawn-out campaigns, that attention, energy, and support does tend to wane over time.
Yeah.
And especially if there's collateral damage. And I will tell you, having fought in an urban environment, the IDF will work very hard to minimize collateral damage, unlike Hamas. But there will be damage. And when that happens, support starts to wane. And so we as professionals who have sort of lived this life just want to reinforce that you really have to be ready for the long haul. And you have to have that light at the end of the tunnel that you are going to destroy Hamas's capability to export terrorism.
No, I look at this list. I see General Dunford, General Amos, or Mattis that I served under and know. These are generals and yourself that won big battles, but maybe politicians helped you lose a war. And so I think the idea of it waning and continuing the support in this particular war is a really important part of this. So thank you for signing on this letter and reiterating it to the administration.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you, General.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.